Hi everybody, it's Dr. Evan Hirsch. So today I'd like to talk about how you can get rid of your food allergies. So the food allergy elimination diet is a tool that I use in my practice. Food allergies cause a ton of inflammation, and so by removing your food allergies you can greatly reduce your inflammation and reduce many symptoms. So these could be migraines, rashes, constipation. Pretty much any symptom that you have could be caused by a food allergy. So removing food allergies can have a major impact on your health. So once people do that, they feel much better. But then they ask me, well, do I have to be off of these foods for the rest of my life? And the answer is maybe yes, maybe no. So it really depends on your total body burden. And so what I mean by that is this is the amount of stuff that's on your liver, that's in your immune system, that is overwhelming your system and causing inflammation. So these things are what I call the usual suspects. These are heavy metals, chemicals, molds, and infections. And all of these things will trigger the immune system to be hyperactive. And then you drop a food, well then you get leaky gut, basically damage to the gut lining, so that the food particles are no longer separate from the immune system sees them, and the immune system reacts. So that drop of that food is triggering that immune system that is overburdened. And so the question is then how to get rid of the food allergies. So in order to be able to do that, then you start to remove these usual suspects, so heavy metals, chemicals, molds, and infections. And what that does is that decreases the inflammation by the immune system, decreases the reactivity, and then people are less reactive to foods. So that's the tip for today. Now people will say, well, does that mean that I can eat gluten, or does that mean that I can eat dairy? Well, those are that's a bit more of a conversation, but every time you consume gluten, whether you're reacting to it or not, it damages your immune system, it damages your gut. So that would be something that I would not introduce back. And then with dairy, there are certain aspects of dairy. There's, if you're not getting raw milk, and there's certain proteins that are altered during the homogenization and pasteurization process that can get inflammatory. So gluten and dairy are generally ones that I don't recommend, but and you want to always go organic, you want to always go non-GMO. But those are good guidelines for foods that you may not be able to reintroduce. So hopefully that was helpful for you. Thanks for joining me on my trip to work, and this has been Fix Your Fatigue Carpool. Have a wonderful day.